Holy shit. It's happening. It's fucking happening.
Hello, and welcome to Three-Dimensional Babble, where we talk about books, TV, movies, anything else that strikes your fancy. I'll be your host, Michael Schonhoff. Let's get started.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to 3D Babble. This is our Friday live chat. Today, we're going to talk about where I'm at in the new book. So I started the Two Swords of The Legend of Drizzt, and it's fucking awesome. Let's start from the beginning. Alright. So it starts off with like Drizzt in the woods, directly after the battle for Mithril Hall happened, and so all the dwarves were pushed back into their gates. So all the dwarves, Canterbury and Wolfgar, they're all in Mithril Hall, like in their holes, as the giants like to say. The dwarves have to defend Mithril Hall right now. Right. So what they're doing is they got Nanfoodle and they got Pickle, who has his arm cut off and everything. And Nanfoodle and Pickle are both working on like these crazy traps. You don't really know what they are, which I love about that. Is like the way they wrote it was, it's so mysterious. It's like, they start getting potions together and they explain what the potions do, but they don't really explain like what they're going to do with the potions. You have to like make your own inferences. And it's really interesting. I love it I love it a lot. So what's going on is Drizzt is on the outside of Mithril Hall. He's kind of looking into seeing like Oguld's forces like drive in fucking hard, and so it's all been focused around that area. There's some shit going on near Nesme with Galen Firth and the fucking Galen Firth, the human rider from Nesme, and the dwarf that they sent to help out Nesme. It's not really important. They're kind of fighting trolls right now, so it's kind of like, side plot stuff. But so like the last place they left off was like, the riders of Nesme. They caught a bunch of refugees from Nesme, and the dwarves are helping them like fight off the trolls, and the dwarves are trying to bring him back to Mithril Hall. That's just side plot stuff. The trolls are kind of fucking them up. But that there is something important. Lady Illustrial, which I haven't seen since book 5 of Legend of Drizzt. Lady Illustrial fucking swoops down on a fucking chariot, and she's has a chariot of fire, and she's throwing fireballs like every fucking which way, burning all of the trolls and all of the what are those things? Oh, bog brews, or not? Yeah, bog brews. They're tree people, but like dead tree people. Like they look like dead trees, but they're tree people. So she's throwing flames at them, fucking killing them left and right, and she's like surveying the battlefield and shit. But it's cool because it seems like Lady Illustrial is going to go help out the people in Mithril Hall. Yeah. So that's what's happening there. That was the last thing I saw or read, was Lady Illustrial swooping down and fucking shit up. And she's thinking about like how Mithril Hall's doing and shit like that. So back to Mithril Hall. What's happening with Drizzt? Drizzt is, like I said, he was surveying the battlefield and shit with Inovendil. They're still trying to get the Pegasus. There was one during the beginning of the book. There was one failed attempt at rescuing the Pegasus. I don't know if I told you guys. There's a Pegasus that Tarathiel rode on, and Tarathiel's dead now. So that Pegasus is with Oguld. Okay, and one of these days I'm gonna have to do just like an explainer of Legend of Drizzt, just like who all the characters are, and maybe I'll start doing that from now on. I'll just guide to Forgotten Realms. That's cool. Maybe I'll do that for a few Fridays, just so you guys aren't lost, I guess. So the Pegasus's name is Sunrise, and then the sunset is with Inovendil, which Drizzt is with and everything. And so they're trying to rescue Sunrise because that was Tarathiel's mount, and they want to bring it back to the Moonwood, which is where all the elves are. So what's going on is Drizzt and Dristan and Ovendil are watching the battle. All the orcs took a bunch of giants and they crashed through Mithril Hall's front gate. Okay, crashed through, just fucking, and they had this epic battle. I'm actually going to talk about the battle. The battle's fucking awesome. So what happened was, as soon as they broke in, dwarves and fucking orcs and giants are fighting. Canterbury and Wolfgar are up on top of this ledge, right? And all these giants are coming through like this direction, and they're shooting off. Wolfgar's throwing his warhammer, and Canterbury's shooting off her bow. And they're taking down the giants because those are the big fucking. That's the big threat there. They're taking down the giants as soon as they walk through that fucking door. So, because I'm a kid. They're taking down giants left and right. Then a giant throws a boulder, hits Canterbury, and like Wolfgar's like fucking frantic because there's a plan to stick to. During that time, Brunner is down with all of his dwarves, and they're fucking up all the orcs. Now, an orc sees like what they is a door. Okay, so there's this. They think it's a door. They go to the door and they're like, "Hey, giant, you wanna bust that in and do some work for us? Eh? Eh?" Well, the giant's like, "Hell yeah, maybe there's treasure. Fuck it." And so it like bashes against the door, but it hits nothing but solid stone. But the thing about it is all right. So that obviously wasn't actually a door, and it was made of wax. Okay, it had some potions that Nanfoodle had cooked up. Right, that was the trap. That was like the big deal. And so the trap, fucking, it's potion of impact, potion or elixir of impact. Okay, and so they hit the door that has elixir of impact in it, and it fucking has like a bunch. It has a bunch of like metal shrapnel and shit behind the wax, like stuck in the wax and shit. And so when they hit the thing of impact or the elixir of impact, it shreds the giant's face and shit, and just like knocks it dead, right? And fucking fucks up a shit ton of orcs. It's a giant ass explosion. It's crazy. Okay, oh man, it's so good. It's so good. And so what happened after that is the orcs are still fighting. There was that fucking giant commotion, and like, all the orcs are like, "What the fuck just happened?" And all the dwarves took that moment to fuck up the orcs more so. I can speak English. All this is taking place like Brunner's down on the floor killing orcs. Canterbury and Wolfgar killing giants. Regis, the halfling, he is in this little cubbyhole, okay? And he is preparing this trap, but he can't prepare it for like another 5 hours. Well, all the orcs like overpower the dwarves, and they kind of like push them back, and they take the main hall of Mithril Hall, the main entrance. And so Obuld is coming in, and he's like, he's like, "Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about." And he's all really confident and shit. And so what he does is he's talking to Gertie Oral's daughter, which is the giant leader, the frost giant leader. And so the dwarves, meanwhile, all this shit's happening, the dwarves are planning another trap. Okay, they took the main hall, but then they dropped the ceiling. That literally dropped the ceiling of the hall, or of the main hall, and actually sealed off the entrance so the orcs couldn't come through. Well, what happened after that? There's like this fucking it describes it as an umbrella contraption. So like unfolds like that, and the dwarves set it in place. The whole reason Regis is stuck in that cubby is so he can pull this lever to unleash all these fucking balls. Okay, all these wax balls, and they fall to the ground, and a lot of them have like elixir of impact. Some of them have like these other elixirs and shit. So they just start exploding with like metal shrapnel all over the place, fucking up orcs left and right. And while they're confused, the fucking dwarves start running this thing called the juicer, and it's basically just like, imagine a giant ass log, but it's like a stone. It's stone, obviously, and so like it just this giant like cylindrical stone slab that they push and all the way through the hall, and they're just fucking crushing orcs, just juicing them. It's so awesome. So that was the last thing that I read as far as that's concerned. Drove the orcs out, but the thing I was talking about in the beginning of the video, kudos to you if you stayed throughout the entire thing. So what I was talking about was Drizzt. Finally, he's like, I have no more excuses. I have to go into the hall, which means he gets to see Brunner, Canterbury, Wolfgar, Regis. It's gonna be rad. So it's happening soon. I'm really excited about it. I think I'm like halfway done with the book now. So, like I said before, what I'm gonna start doing, because I know a lot of you guys probably don't read Legend of Drizzt, so I'm going to do like explainer courses. I'm going to go through each individual character, starting with Drizzt, okay? And I'm going to start, so every week on Friday, I'm going to talk about that character, and I'm going to have like a picture on the screen, like over here, and like, you know, so this is how this character fucking interact, or this is what this character does. These are the things these are the enchantments he wears, blah, 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 blah. It's going to be like an entire encyclopedia on the characters, which is going to take a while, so it might be like a 2-part series, maybe more. I could just start explaining that shit and, you know, get people into the Forgotten Realms. It'd be really cool. I'll probably start doing that. It might like bring more people to the channel. But I appreciate you guys watching. I saw that we started growing in subscriber ranks, which I'm assuming is probably just a bunch of my family and friends again. So I hope to see you guys like continue. I hope to see it continue to grow, because, you know, obviously I want this channel to do well. I want to start talking to people. You know, comment below. Tell me what you want to, what you would like to see from these videos. Do you think it's a good idea for me to start doing this, to do the explainer videos? I think it'd be really cool. And so don't forget to fucking subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed the content. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Monday we start a new creature. We're starting the Warthog, and I'm actually gonna fucking do it this time instead of fucking, you know, hopefully the shit won't crash, but I'm gonna start saving incrementally like I should, because that's how, you know, adults do it. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.